Hey there, Pam McCoy here, and today is the third video. This is the third video in the series of designing your ideal average day. If you have missed the previous videos, I'm going to leave a link below to my blog where you can go and read about it and watch the two previous videos that we've done. And as a reminder, or if this is new for you, just some information. The reason and the purpose for this is you know that you want something new. You know that you want a new life for whatever reason. But you need to know where you're going. You have to have a map, basically. You know, when I was coming out here to the park today, to go for a walk, I knew I wanted to go to the park, right? But without knowing where the park is, I could have wandered around for hours, days, weeks, months, years, and never gotten here, never gotten to this park if I didn't know where it was, if I didn't know what I was looking for. So the purpose of designing your ideal average day in your new life is to know what your destination is, know where you're going, and you'll have a much better chance of getting there. So there's a link below for the blog. Oops, sorry. To get to those previous videos, and we're asking questions to, you know, what's your new life going to look like? Oh, look at the little coach. Oh, hey, little baby. That's so cute. That's a new one. I hadn't seen that one. Anyway. So, today's questions, things I want you to write down, ponder on, think about in designing your ideal day. How would you spend the first half of your day? Is this when you would get your work done? Now, mind you, again, let me remind you, we're talking about your average day. We're not talking about any, events you're attending, vacations you're going on, trips you're taking, anything like that. We're just talking about designing your ideal average day. All right, so what are you going to do the first half of the day? Is that when you do your work? Is that when you run errands? Just think about that, put some thought into that, and what is it that you want to do for the first part of your day? Maybe you want to work on personal development. Maybe you want to go to the gym for several hours. I don't know. That's up to you. It's your life. It's not mine. And what would you have for lunch? On your ideal average day, what kind of lunch would you have? Are you a steak and potato kind of person? You want that for lunch every day? Or something grilled, or some nice sandwich for the day, sandwich and chips, or a salad. What would you have for lunch? Who would you eat lunch with? Would it be with your family? Would it be by yourself? Would it be with your spouse? With your children? Would you, several days a week, would you make a date with your friends? Meet some friends for lunch? Who are you going to eat with? Well, in the first half of the day, if you're with anybody, who is it? Who are your friends? Who would you eat lunch with? And when you're with your friends, what do you talk about? Do you talk about church? Do you talk about charity work? Do you talk about jobs? Do you talk about, not your job, because your job's going to be staying at home and working, but their job maybe? Or do you talk about your spouses? You do a little spouse bashing. No, just kidding. We keep it positive here. We ain't bashing anybody. Do you talk about your children? Do you talk about vacations you want to take? What do you talk about? So anyway, that's the next several questions for this designing your ideal average day in this video series. And I hope you're getting something out of this, and I want you to really think about these questions and pay attention to dream. Dream and pay attention to what. It's hard for us to imagine not having a job to go to, not having chains around us and things that we have to do. And I've said this before, I want to help people create a life of want to and not a life of have to. And so that's what this is. This is designing your life of want to. And what is it that it's hard, like I was saying, it's hard to imagine a lot of times because it's not the life that we're used to leading necessarily. But that's why it's important to take some time and focus and really pay attention to the questions, pay attention to your answers, because it's knowing the answers to these things, it's knowing the answers to designing your life and what you want your life to look like that's going to pull you towards it. It's going to give you the energy, the focus, the intensity to pull you towards this life of your dreams, this ideal life that you not only want to lead, the ideal life that you will lead when you continue to focus on this kind of information and set about the job of creating your new life. So this is Pam McCoy. I'm going to leave a link below for the blog. Head on over there to check out the other videos. And if you've missed them, to writing out the questions. And we will see you next time in video number 4 of the series. Okay? Bye.